Here we are at the local coffee shop, Brick Road Coffee Shop and Bistro and Antique Store. An old building that has a new front. But we're approaching some of the older buildings of this town of Lewisburg. An old building here, so I'm in the midst of research on the history of the old town, of the origin of the buildings and businesses. So these buildings are now businesses, but a very decorative set of buildings along Commerce Street. Beautiful yard at the side here. This building goes all the way back. The next building here almost looks like an old schoolhouse or library or courthouse. I'm getting my research done here. And I will continue with the facts about these buildings. This old building, I really like this one. And I will come back across the street and do them. So we need to know the origins of these buildings. And here's a little walkway between, and possibly an apartment in the back here of the next building. The next building, which is now Lewisburg Bicentennial Store with stone front. There is a lot there for this building. And let's now look back down this walkway at these buildings, the three that I just referenced. And this is a common meeting place. No one's been there yet, but here's a sign for something going on. Picnic tables, brick patio. This is Bicentennial Square. So we will cross the street and take a look at those buildings from the other side to get a better view of that section of the street. All these streets, east-west streets, head down to the stream, the river, the creek, down to Twin Creek. So here we are on the other side of the street. You see there the Bicentennial Store, the tax office, and the lawyer's office. It would be quite cozy to live in that. Upstairs of that one, or this one. And then the coffee shop antique store, which is one of the hubs of socializing in this town. So that quick little tour of old stone buildings on Commerce Street. And I will be back with the next installment and more historical facts about this old town. And a couple of blocks down the street here in front of me, we will be entering the old town of Euphemia, which has actually been incorporated and melded into Lewisburg. More old houses on Commerce Street. More bistros, antique stores, and ladies' wear. A lot of little alleys heading down toward the park and the creek. So, get ready for installment 2, second installment in my historical walks of Lewisburg, Ohio.